We're going to do an upright external rotation, so keeping good posture, standing up straight. We're going to bring our upper arms out to our sides. Elbows are bent at a 90 on a 90 degree here as well. Now let's pull those hands back as our elbows come forward. And we're just rotating at the shoulders 90 degrees. And I want you to take it through that full range of motion. Now you may not be able to get through as full of a range of motion as we are today, and that's okay. Come back, get better, a little better every time. Good. So rotating, bringing those hands back. Going through this dynamic range of motion 10 times.
2 more.
And on the last one, I want you to hold back. So hands go back, elbows go forward, and we're going to hold for 15 seconds. And on all of our static stretches today, I want you to take it to about 85% of what you can. Feel a nice stretch, but at the same time, don't hurt yourself. Almost there. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1, and good. Shake it out.
Nice, good stretch.
Yeah, good one to start with. All right, so let's bend over for the next one. Keeping our back straight, we're going to do bent over T rotation. We're going to do thumbs up this first time. So thumbs are up, arms are straight. And again, we're going to follow that same method where we're going through this full range of motion. Making sure to breathe throughout all of these movements today. Thumbs to the sky on this one. Get nice and controlled. Feel
2
that
more.
stretch up at the top. And here we go on this last one. Let's hold up at the top for 15 seconds. Good. This is a great one to stretch that intersection where your shoulders meet your biceps. Good. Hold them up, hold them up. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, 0. Good. Shake it loose.
Ooh.
All right, the next one we're going to do almost the same movement, but the difference is we're going to have our pinkies to the sky. So it's just going to hit in a little bit different spot. Let's go ahead and bend over. Again, now this time pinkies to the sky. Good. I say this one's going to get a little bit more of that intersection of your chest and shoulders. Just loosening up from every direction. It's also a great one to help improve your posture. Taking that full range of motion. Pinkies are up.
Last one right here.
And last one, let's hold 15 seconds up. Feel that stretch, pulling them back, pulling them back. And again, you might not be where we are. You might be here, right here today, and that's okay. I really encourage you to make this routine your own. All right, pulling apart. Let's do it for 3, 2, 1, and 0. Good. Shake it loose. We're going to need a wall for the next one. We're going to do wall angels. So go ahead and make your way on over to the wall. Now this is definitely a little more challenging of a movement that will test your shoulder mobility. Let's start with your feet 2 to 4 inches away from the wall, and then put our bodies flat up against the wall from our hips, our lower back, upper back, shoulders, and even our head. Now let's go ahead and place your hands and arms up against the wall. Now, while keeping everything flat, we are going to reach up and then pull back down from our elbows. It's definitely a challenge on this one to keep everything flat up against that wall. This one will definitely expose any weaknesses that you may have. And I'm definitely feeling those pull-ups and dips I did yesterday right now. We're going through this full dynamic range of motion 10 times.
Halfway right here.
Good. All the way up, all the way down. Feel it working and stretching. It's like as you get one part up on the wall, you feel another part starts to come up.
Yep.
Good. Breathe.
We got 2 more after this.
And on that last one, we're going to do another 15-second hold, but this time we're going to do it with those elbows down. So down and pull those elbows together, down. Keep your back flat on the wall, hands flat, everything flat the best you can. Oh, I know this one hurts. And let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh, shake it loose. Feels so good. All right, we're going to do an internal rotation next. So Claudia is going to place her hand on her hip, where I'm actually going to place mine behind my back. So this is a little more challenge movement with the behind your back. If you can't, you can place it on your hip. I want you to reach with your opposite side arm and grab your elbow. And now I want you to take it through gently. 10 dynamic range of movements coming forward and back. Just a little bat wing here. Be careful with this one. This tends to be a sensitive one for many people with shoulder issues.
Two
so if
more.
you need to, you can even place your hand up front.
Last one right here.
And now on this last one, I want you to pull from that elbow, pull that elbow forward. We'll keep in good posture. We're pulling, holding this one for 15 seconds in total. Making sure to breathe. Excellent. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1, and shake it out and switch it up. Let's hit that opposite side next. Again, we're going through that range of motion, and you might find that from one shoulder to the next, you get to have totally different flexibility.
I was just thinking that.
Like this one's
My right side is super tight.
Oh, that's funny. My left one is super tight. Like I said, I did a bunch of pull-ups and dips yesterday, and I am feeling those. That's okay. That's why I'm here doing this recovery workout with you guys. Happy to have you here with us today. Thank you so much for joining us.
2 more.
And on that last one, we're pulling forward. Feel that good stretch. And again, with any of these, try your best to take it to about 85% where you're feeling a good stretch, but where you're not hurting yourself. You stretch too far, you just end up creating scar tissue, and that's the last thing that we want to do. All right, good, and hold. And last 3, 2, 1, and 0. Excellent. Shake it loose. All right, we're going to go to the floor for the next one. Claudia isn't going to use any equipment, but I, however, am going to go ahead and grab my lacrosse ball and my peanut ball. We're going to do a lying pullover on this one. We're going to lie back on flatten our backs, and I'm going to place one of my 2 balls. You decide which. I'm going to go ahead and use that peanut ball, double-ended ball, right on my traps, my upper traps. And both of us lying down, with our heads down, and we're going to bring our arms up overhead. Ooh, feeling that one stretch, keeping a slight bend in the elbows. Now let's bring those arms up till they are perpendicular to the ground and back down. Now you might not be able to bring your hands all the way to the ground, and that is perfectly okay. If you're using a myofascial ball, a peanut ball, tennis ball, find the spot where you need the most help in those upper traps and place the ball there.
3 more.
And as you get into it, stretch it out just a little bit more every time.
Last one right here, guys.
And let's go, last one. And now we're going to hold those arms down, stretch them out all the way down. 15 seconds in total. Good. Test that range of motion. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Good. Okay, we're up on our feet for the next one. We're going to need a wall again for this next one. We're going to do a straight arm wall stretch. So go ahead and place one hand on the wall. And then the closer you get to that wall with your shoulder, the harder that stretch is going to be. So the more you're here, easier it is. Then as you get closer and closer, the harder it is going to get. So we're not doing a range of motion on this one. We're just going to do the static hold and stretch. Now, you might not be where Claudia and I are today, and that's okay. Or you might be more flexible, in which case, then go ahead and start to rotate your body the opposite way, that left shoulder this way, and it'll really sink that stretch in nice and deep. Excellent. Hold through, breathe. And 3, 2, 1. All right, excellent. Okay, let's switch opposite side down. Opposite arm. And again, just the 15-second static stretch on this one. And again, my left side is tighter than my right. I can feel it.
For this, my left side is tighter.
And that's
Weird.
perfectly normal to have one side tighter than the other. All depends on your recent workouts or injuries or any of the above. Even the way you sit at your desk at work. Speaking of which, this is a great one to improve your mobility. And hold for 3, 2, 1, 0. Good.
Ooh.
And stretch it out. Okay, for this next one, we're going to do a posterior shoulder stretch. So we're going to bring one arm up, reach it across, use your opposite arm to help pull it across, and we're going to hold for 15 seconds. So again, you might be like this, and that's okay. Just take it to where you feel comfortable. Make this routine your own today. Come back, do it again. You get a little bit better every time. That's the beauty of it. Good. And 3, 2, 1. And down. Shake it loose. Let's hit that other side next. Excellent. Feeling that stretch in your shoulder and your chest. Let's hold for 3, 2, 1, and 0.